Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We want to start off with giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Another in transit to the spirits, the brother Ariala.
And the brother Dunya Allah.
We're going to jump straight into it. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right,
yeah, bro.
So, hey, we're coming into the times of Jacob's trouble, right? We can see it coming down the line. Mm-hmm. You know, the Lord has given us the spirit to see all these different things and how this devil is going to set things up to where he's going to, he's going to come down with great wrath upon the masses of the people, but especially upon the people of the Lord, right? So this is about to be a time like no other. You know, since it, Daniel 12, since it was a nation up upon the earth, so bad that the Lord is going to have Michael, the archangel, all right, to divinely intervene on our behalf. You know, the he that's going to be saved out of it are the elect.
That's right. That's right. I got one for you. It says, the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right. So, right, in every city, or in the next city, Salakia, a great insurrection on them that fear the Lord. So, of course, the elect are going to be persecuted, man. They're gearing everything up. They're building their narrative. All these different situations that happen with, like there was a recent one that happened where Jake, he offed for Babylonian officers, right? He offed 4 of them, and they have his face up on the screen. You know, he got afro with a big beard, right? And what the Elder Mawazazak did a video on it. He said, don't be surprised if they take this and try to say, oh, well, he's a part of the BHI movement, right? They've done that multiple times. So really what they're doing is they're building a case against us. They're building a case against us. So when it comes time to come after us, they have justification, right? But what's also going to help them try and round up all those who say that they're Israelites, right? Other people, the masses of the people. If you can convince them, oh, there's going to be a bounty, a reward for such and such, they're going to have a self-policing system, so to speak, right? Where you have, reward for, pointing this individual out or ratting this individual out, man. Right? So they're going to have don't be surprised. Like a video, I responded to his video. Don't be surprised if they, basically they do a whole news report. And Vocab alone up there, so-called specialists on Hebrew Israelism is on a news channel reporting.
That's right. That's right. And don't get it twisted. Even though the scriptures talk about the great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, the masses of you people, you unbelievers, you 2/3, you Israelites, they coming down on you just because you're an Israelite, and it's by blood. You cannot say, "Oh, I'm not an Israelite. I don't believe." You can say you don't believe you're an Israelite, but your bloodline says differently. And Esau knows that. No matter if you don't know that, Esau knows who you are. You don't know who you are, so you can't inherit yourself, so to speak. That's impossible. Right? It's impossible to do. But the devil's still gonna come down upon you as well.
Yeah. Can you get that a sword and sharpen?
1 second, we got more on this right here.
Okay.
So verse 71, it says, they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So the main target is going to be out on us. We're going to be the main target. You see, the ones that fear the Lord. That's why it's mentioning, about banning the Bible. The people that believe in the Bible. Those people out there on the street corners. Those people that are uploading all these different YouTube videos, social media videos of these different Bible points. These different Bible points that is against the 1948ers, or that are against Moism, that are against the wicked ways of this system that's being promoted. Right? They're gonna come after us. Even you so-called Christian believers that are not Israelites, but they're gonna come against y'all just because you're speaking the points in the Bible. Whether if you're correct speaking it or not, they're gonna come after you because now it's a whole Bible, ordeal. But it's really to get the Israelites. It's gonna be one big sweep.
Right. Because we are the to their society, they consider us the biggest threat.
Yeah.
Those who have the 100% truth.
Yeah.
Right. But then there's the other different camps, and also those who are let's say Bible enthusiasts, right? And there are Bible enthusiast truthers that are against the society. They don't have the full knowledge. Even particular Edomites, man. Right? They're trying to get them all in one swoop, man. That's why you have the police officer. That's why you have the oh no, it's still right. Salakia. We're navigating through traffic. That's why you have Project Megiddo.
Yeah.
Right? Where they got the so-called BHI, but then also the so-called BHI, but also anybody who they consider an extremate.
Yeah. But it's all gonna be done piece by piece, just to obtain the goal. Like when you playing chess, your goal is to what? Checkmate the king. But there's other pieces that you got to keep your eyes on, that you got to pay attention. You have to pay attention. See, it's not like checkers, right? When you playing chess, you got to watch a pawn. You got to keep the eye on the pawn. You got to keep your eye on the rook or the knight or the castle, because everybody's part is important.
Yep.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna try to take each piece strategically. Now we know he do want to come in with a big swoop, but he's not gonna do it that way.
Yeah, as eight.
Until he got it locked and sealed, where he's able to do it. But until then, he's going piece by piece by piece. Target who he can target, knock off who he can knock off.
Yeah. Cause you essentially in war, that's how you do it. With this devil's gradual and strategic, he wants, he will basically try to lighten up the load. Because when you think about it, when the scriptures talk about 2 Ezra 15, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, right? He's gonna lock down these different cities to make it easier to control people, right? So when you think about all these different things that are going on, a while back they had military, they're having military exercises in the inner cities, right? They're having military personnel and also tech, armory or whatever, transported into certain cities, like into Chicago, right, on the railroads.
Yeah, well, we've been seeing that for years.
So he's strategically setting things up to make it easier to further lock down the people.
Yep.
When the whole National Guard were being assembled in these different areas because of the eclipse, that can also be, we'll keep you stationed here so that when things go down, they can take control over the people, man. Yep. So he does this strategically.
Yep. Yeah. He's putting everything in place. Right. Verse 72, it says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods." Now remember, this is talking about still destroying those that fear the Lord. This is some of the persecution that's going to happen upon us, Israel. This is why we tell you these things, because this whole Israelite thing, even though we love it, it's the truth, but you got camps out there betraying this as this is just some, we're not saying don't have fun. We're not saying that. But the point is of this is to basically gear our minds, for the coming of Yahweh Shai, right? The Heavenly Father Yahweh sending His only begotten Son. But before that happens, before even Michael the Archangel, which is the guard unto us, before this even takes place, there's going to be complete chaos on the earth. This is why we read Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, Jacob's trouble. That's hell coming upon the earth. And second Ezra chapter 16 is clearly backing it up as I'm reading. So it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Right. So when this devil comes down, you got to remember Isaiah 59. What's that? Is that verse 9?
Lifted up the standard.
Right.
The enemy shall come in like a flood.
It says, then shall it be known who are my chosen. So when this devil comes down with the force, the Lord's going to come down and he's going to meet him with the force also. Now, for some of us that endure unto the end, we may have to take what seems or looks like it's a loss, get your head chopped off or what have you, right? You may have to be a martyr, but he ain't gonna get everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't gonna get everybody, man.
Nope.
And the Lord's gonna show his power when this devil come down with the power that the Lord gave him.
Right. I got one. I'll read it. You mentioned it. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
There you go. The spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And he's gonna come down with that flood when he comes to persecute the elect men, right? Or let's say Israel in general, right? When that time comes, the Lord's gonna lift up that standard. The Lord's gonna raise up brothers with that spiritual power to defend themselves, their families, and other brothers that are the elect.
Okay.
Right? Even send angels down to defend particular brothers and sisters, man. So that's coming. Yep. He's gonna come with force, but the Lord's gonna meet him with force, man.
Yep. So verse 74 it says, hear ye, my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, is your guide.
There you go, right? So, be not afraid, The Lord is gonna help his elect, man. He's gonna help his men, right?
All right, I got one more. It says, this is the book. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21. Verse 9, it says, again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Right.
It contempteth the rod of my son as every tree. And he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Right. So the weaponry, the different technology, the what do you call it? The robots, the cyborgs, robot dogs, the laser. Because this devil got lasers too. It ain't on that heavenly level, but he got them.
He got drones with machine guns. He got
the super soldiers, right? All these different things is being prepared.
Bro, he got all types of shit. He got things that can let off sound waves that make you feel like your head is about to explode. He got the machine sonic weapons. He got the machine that make you feel like you on fire.
Microwave gun.
Bro, this nigga got all. I'm telling you. And see, we play these different video games. He got that shit.
Yep. You think Iron Man is just a movie? That was in the Call of Duty.
And he got that. You know what I'm saying?
Them different Iron Man suits and stuff.
Yeah. Heat seeking bullets. Man, he got it.
He got some stuff.
But that's blessed with the sword. Blessed with the sword, right? So check. Go ahead.
I was gonna say. So you think about some of the technology that we have wind of, right? How you gonna fight against that?
Yeah.
As a mortal man.
Yeah.
The Lord gotta give you power, and that's when the power is gonna be that that spiritual power is going to be increased. It's going to be because, hey, we have it right now just by us being able to teach and preach the word. That's spiritual power, man. Right? But the Lord's going to increase it to the highest level in that time when we need it.
Yep. So verse 11, it says, and he, so verse 12, Salakia, it says, cry and howl, son of man. It shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite, therefore, upon thy thigh, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contemn, even the rod? It shall be no more, saith the Lord, the Lord power.
Yeah, man. So, hey, people are going to be fearful, man. They're going to be in great pain and great terror, especially those who didn't want to listen to the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. He's talking about you Israelites. Go ahead.
You didn't want to consider. So, the same must know it after death by pain.
Yep. Come on. Yeah, Israel, you don't even know. A great slaughter is coming. A heavy judgment is coming upon the earth. You see? And Jake just can't see it. We see it. We see the setup. You know? And we believe what the scriptures are saying. The scriptures have been telling us about these things. You know? Of course, through our teachers. You know, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. You know, but even ourselves individually, we read in the scriptures, or you know, the apostles been breaking it down, or a different elder or a brother breaking it down, and you just like, we can vision it like, yo, this is not, there's no way how people can think this is far-fetched.
Right.
No, there's no way you people, you just don't know what this nigga is, or Esau, I'll just say his name, you don't know what Esau is capable of.
Right. You know, they got these different movies, and we talk about it all the time. You know, like one movie is called Universal Soldiers, about super soldiers. So for this devil to make a movie so intricate with all these different details on how these super soldiers are created, you mean to tell me he just got that out of nowhere? No, it had to already be in the works or exist for them to even be able to put that in a movie.
Yeah.
You know?
You missed it.
I did.
Yeah. Now you may ask, I believe you did. Now you may ask, you know, why would the Most High do this, right? Why would he release? No, make the left. Not bad. Why would the Most High do this? Why would he release, you know, this madman upon us? Well, I'll read it right here. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 5. It says, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff in their hand is my indignation, right? And this is talking about Esau, Edom, right? It says the staff, right? A staff can be for support, and also a staff can be for correction, rebuke, right? It says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the miry in the streets. So the Lord called us the hypocritical nation, you know, and we pushed him to wrath, right? So that's why he's not just sending what's about to take place because of prophecy, but that's why he has sent this madman upon us, and he ain't done yet.
Right. Can I, if I may, go into that part? It says, "To him will he gave the charge." What does it also say in Ezekiel 9? It says charge. It says them that have charge over the city, right? The different angels, all right, that have responsibility to seal the elect, but also the other ones to destroy everybody else.
Yeah. Right?
So, hey, some of that spirit of vengeance is going to be upon this devil with his sword, man, with his technology.
Yep.
So that they're a part of that responsibility to destroy, right? Then you think about a charge, a responsibility, you know, or like a responsibility. So, hey, that's what they're gonna do, man.
Yep.
They're going to be enforcing the indignation of the Lord, the vengeance of the Lord. You know?
So we just doing what the scriptures say. Give them warning from me. Right? You either going to take heed or not. But as the scriptures say, then you shall know there was a prophet among them. So we made it to our destination. Lord willing, it was edifying. So next time we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.
Baba ball.